You originally planned to send the people involved to Auschwitz, I believe, to learn about the Holocaust. Now, you've since revoked the plan. What action are you taking against the culprits?
I mean, what action can you take? So originally when I got to the bottom of it, got the names, numbers, I spoke to the two people I thought involved. They both basically were in tears apologizing. And I tried to use it as a teaching moment, Stuart, to be like, well, if we send them to Poland to concentration camps as well as some other activities, maybe they learn and see, you know, the consequences of their actions, their words. Since then, one of the guys who got suspended, Mo Khan, I spoke with him and he did a 180. He went from accepting all the responsibility to basically, he put out his own little press release saying he was just a citizen journalist. Total lie, total crap, total everything that I hate when people don't take accountability. So this kid, Mo Khan, he got suspended from Temple. And, you know, anytime he goes for a job, someone's going to probably Google his name and see that he did this. And that hopefully will be punishment enough. He's shown no interest in making up for what he did. And he seems to think he's a victim.
Dave, I'm going to put up the statement from Temple University. They just put it out about the student. In the strongest possible terms, let me be clear, anti-Semitism is abhorrent. It has no place at Temple, and acts of hatred and discrimination against any person or persons are not tolerated at this university. Our Division of Student Affairs is conducting an investigation related to last night's incident. They have identified one Temple student who is believed to be involved. The individual has already been placed in interim suspension. Okay, let's move on, Dave. President Trump announced that Washington, D.C. will host the 2027 NFL Draft. Here he is making the announcement.
I'm pleased to reveal that the 2027 NFL Draft, that's a big thing, will be held right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., on the National Mall. And you get a little glimpse of it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be something that nobody else will ever be able to duplicate that, I don't suspect. It's very exciting.
Dave, you think this is the right location for the draft? I understand you have a few objections to Goodell, the NFL commissioner.
Goodell makes my skin crawl. He's thrown me in prison a couple times. He makes my skin crawl. It'll be interesting to see how it is in D.C. The draft is a huge deal. They just had it in Green Bay. It was a smashing success. Kansas City success. Nashville. Washington, you know, the Commanders fans are great fans, but I wouldn't think of D.C. as like a football city necessarily. So I'm curious to see how it goes. I like the pageantry. I love Washington, D.C. I think it's a great city. So I'm happy. I'm curious to see how it goes. I don't think it's going to automatically be a smashing success, though.
But can they get to, I'm told that you might get 1 million people for the NFL draft in 2020. Is that realistic? Or is that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. We love our football. These aren't like these soft soccer fans. We year-round, Stuart. Yeah. We're all about football, football, football.
Okay, I'm going to move on deliberately to avoid the trap you're trying to set for me here. You said back in 2020 that stocks only go up, only losers take profits. Do you still feel that way based on how the market's been performing recently?
Of course. Now, I've always said the caveat, if you have time pressure, that's a different story. But if you're in my shoes, a young, strapping man, and I can wait, time is always on your side in the stock market, Stuart, and the stock market has proven it. There's no point where you could have bought stocks, and if you held, they wouldn't be higher. So stocks always go up in the long term, absolutely.
Yeah, but you're a young, strapping guy, as you said. I think you're in your 40s, maybe. Yeah, roughly your 40s. I'm 30 years older than you. I can't afford to...
You got... Yeah, mutual funds for you and safe investments, and you gotta be ready to take that money out, Stuart.
Yeah, I do indeed. You know, Portnoy, we're going to end it right there, okay? But come back soon, please. Okay, good to see you, man.